So I decided very last minute that I wanted to do Vlogmas. So with that being said, here's the first video. Me being last minute per usual. So this is what I call my makeup, no makeup kind of look. So if you guys want to see how I achieved it with little to no product, honestly, just stay tuned. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So first you wanna obviously make sure your face is nice and clean. After that, you're gonna take a primer. Any kind of primer you use will do. This is gonna ensure that your makeup stays in place and it's gonna give you like a nice finish look. Lips have been doing something crazy. Like, I don't know if it's because of the weather, because it's like cold all of a sudden, but like these babies be dry. Everything that I use, I will put it in the description box. I really do like this primer and I just started using it, but one thing I have noticed that if I don't rub it in like really good, when I go to apply like product on my face, it kind of like clumps up. So all right, so after my primer, I'm going to go ahead and go on to my eyebrows. For my eyebrows, I normally use this Wet n Wild pencil. Sometimes I use my black one. This is black. And then sometimes I will use my brown one. A lot of times I use the brown one. And when you do your eyebrows, I don't think too deep about it. I like to start in the middle and then go work my way down. I don't start in the beginning because the beginning can make or break your eyebrow, honestly. I start in the middle, lightly. And I'm just outlining that bottom line, kind of following it. And I'm bringing it down a little bit. I want to go to the top. But you see how like I don't really have like that much of an arch right here? I'm going to extend it up a little bit. This is just what I do. You don't really have to do it. But this is what gives me a little more of an arch eyebrow. I'm gonna take my brown one, just because I don't want it too dark, and I'm gonna go in the front of it a little bit in the beginning. And I'm gonna shade in my eyebrow lightly. Like that. Then you're gonna find you a little swirly brush like that, and you're gonna start in the beginning. A lot of times if you start at the end, all the product from the end is gonna get in the front and it's just gonna look really like dirty. And it's just blending those colors together. So you wanna repeat the next step, well, the same thing with the opposite. Where like I feel like I learn something new every day I do my makeup. I still watch YouTube tutorials because I feel like there's never a point in time where you can't not learn how to do something better, you know, or a different way. My point in saying is it's all like trial and error, you know? You learn from your mistakes. I might do my makeup today and be like, oh, I want to try this tomorrow. I'm gonna use this Ruby Kisses concealer, and you're just gonna outline the bottom of your eyebrow. Just clean it up. Make it a little more sharp. Repeat the same thing on this eye. Okay. Well, the brush that you use next is important. I like using a nice fluffy brush to drag that down. You don't want to rub it. You just want to like pat and like tap it like downward. So the motion will be like this, pretty much. So you're patting it into your skin, but you're also bringing it down like towards your eyelid. favorite part about doing my makeup is the blending process, because it's just, to me, it just be like so amazing. Like, how can you watch something just get put on and then like get blended out like so seamlessly? So that's how that looks after you blend it out. And we're gonna do the next one. I'm just gonna use a finishing powder because it's brown. The translucent one, I would normally, you know, put some color in my eye, but we're just gonna do like a nice brown lid, all right? The powder pretty much sets the concealer. Anytime you put a cream on your face, you need to set it with a powder. If you don't, throughout the day or shortly after you do your makeup, you're gonna look milky. Now I'm applying that underneath my brow and on my eyelid. Pretty much wherever I put that concealer. When you get close to your eyebrow, you can open your eye a little bit and just tap. Okay, so that's how the brow looks with the eye. We're good? We're good? Y'all good? Okay, just make sure y'all good. Now for the top, you have one or two options. You can either leave them how they are, or if you want a extra really crisp eyebrow, you can go over it with foundation. I feel like I shouldn't do that. Let's go over them babies. Let's go over them. Not necessary, but if you wanted to do this, you can. So put a little bit in on your hand. I like using the NARS. I am the color dark 2. I'm gonna just get me a nice flat angle brush, and I'm just gonna put a little bit up there on my hand, not a lot. And then I'm literally here going to do the same thing I did when I outlined my, wow, I can't talk, my bottom lid. And just take your time. And then to blend it, you're just gonna go outward and push it up. Just gonna pat that in as you move it outward. It should blend in really good. Next, we are going to do our under eye. So your under eye, all you need is some concealer, a finishing powder to set. So these things are very affordable. The most expensive thing that I have used was my foundation, but like I said, that stuff is not necessary. So you're just gonna squeeze some, and then you're just gonna put a little bit right here. And if you have darker under eyes, like this is really good for you as well. Now, your brush that you blend this out with is very, very important. This can either make or break the finishing look of this under eye glow. I highly recommend getting a nice fluffy brush. This one. Don't use a beauty blender until you're done. A beauty blender can, you know, like help finish it, but to start it and to blend it out, you really want a fluffy brush. When you blend it out, you just want to pat and pull, pat and pull. Same concept of like how we did with the eyelids. Make sure I'm getting the corners too. Let's do the other side. A little bit, just a little bit, on our forehead, When I say a little bit, guys, I mean just a little bit. And you're gonna blend this. You're gonna tap it. Try not to hit those eyebrows. This is gonna give you a glow on your forehead. Now, you see how my face is looking brighter, but it's also looking a little bit of washed out. This is where your contour comes in. I like using this one, Black Opal. Color is Ebony Brown. There you go, and it looks like this. This is where we contour a little bit. For my nose, I'm literally just gonna take the edge of it and scoot down in the corner. Like that. Then I'm gonna do the other side. Like this. And it doesn't have to be perfect because we're gonna blend it out. And then I'm gonna do this right here. On my cheekbone. Just that little piece. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Apply a little bit on my forehead. And I'm gonna put a little bit on my jawline. Down there. You wanna make sure you go up. You don't wanna go down, you wanna go up. So I'm gonna do this one first. And this just brings back the warmth in your face as well as give you that illusion that your face is smaller. I'm gonna do the other side. You can bring it down a little bit. That's how you contour your neck a little bit. And if you drag it downward. All this blending though will have your hand hurting or your wrist. And you see how like my face is like not washed out anymore? All right, now let's do this forehead. I'm just going in circular motion. So for your nose, you need another fluffy brush, and you're literally just gonna go up and down, and then you're gonna drag over a little bit to your eye. To your nose. Brush it downward. You want to take your beauty blender and you just want to tap back and forth. And this is going to just help make sure everything is blended out just in case you missed a spot with that brush. Nice, smooth glow. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me setting powder. This is in the color Mocha. And I'm going in with that big fluffy brush. Put this underneath my eye. Next, I'm going to outline my lip with the brown Wet n Wild pencil. I'm just gonna throw a lip gloss on. I'm gonna do a lip bumper. Next, we're gonna do our eyes. If you don't know how to do lashes, that's a whole nother video, but you could throw some mascara on, or you can put a pair of lashes on. If you guys want me to show you my technique to put lashes on, please let me know. I've taught a couple people, and when I showed them how to do it, they were like, oh, it's that easy? Yes, honey, it's that easy. I promise you. I'm about to throw these lashes on, and I'll be right back. Dang, I never stopped the camera. Didn't know that. Lashes make a whole look so much better. For sure. I am going to put outline my bottom lid. This is a black jumbo crayon. I'm gonna take my beauty blender to just hold down. I gotta stop and go because my eyes get really watery. So that's my eyelid. I feel like I'm giving away all my tricks. But remember when I told you guys, anytime you use a liquid or cream or anything, you need to set it with the powder. The same thing applies to your underline. All right, so you wanna take a black eyeshadow, or you can take any eyeshadow, honestly, but if you want black underneath on your eyelid, I would recommend putting black. Just get a small brush like this and dust the excess off, because you don't want it too dusty. And then you're gonna do the same exact thing that you did with your jumbo crayon. You're just gonna go underneath. And this honestly kind of intensifies the blackness that you put under there. Lastly, I'm going to put a little bit of mascara on my bottom lashes. That is going to finish this look. Okay. I'm going to apply a little bit of highlighter. I love this highlighter. I've honestly had this highlighter for years, y'all. And I feel like it's not going nowhere. I just tap it a little bit. I don't even drag it because I don't want too much up there. And I just put a little bit on my cheeks. It would be either highlighter, like that much. It will either be highlighter or blush sometimes, but I feel like if I use blush and I have this red hair, it's just gonna clash. Like, it's just gonna be too much. I put some on my forehead, a little bit on my nose, like that. And then I might put a little bit on my chin. And the makeup is complete. That is how I do my makeup. But on a normal day, this is like a 15-minute makeup, especially since I didn't do any like color eyeshadow or anything like that. So remember, everything that I use, including my moisturizer, all that stuff will be in the description box below. Deuces.